As you can see, both of Kindles have the screen broken, so let's fix them. Hi everyone, today we got the box from actually a viewer. I will not show the name or the address. So we got the box from this person asking if we could fix some Kindles. So let's open and let's see the state of it. Okay. Trying not to mess too much the box. Okay, so we have here a small letter. She says that I search you, thanks again for doing this. I added an extra €5 for the cost of sending them back, and then the address, and all the best from the viewer. So thanks a lot for this one. I will now try to fix this one and see if I will not mess anything up. And we have here, I guess it's, as I said, it's 2 Kindles. So let's open it and see. So yes, exactly. So this, as you can see, I'll put here a bit closer, it's somewhere broken, so only all the top half probably would work. Let's try to turn it on just to see what happens, but probably maybe okay, nothing is even happening. Okay, so maybe it doesn't have battery, so doesn't matter, I will try it later. And this is the other one. So both of them, the viewer, she said that that was both of them will have the screen with the problem. So okay, so this is the other one. So, as well, you can see here the screen is it's messed up because only the top part would show. And let's try to turn on this one just to see if something will happen. Okay, so the light here on. So nothing happening. So maybe not enough battery as well. This one might be. I will try to recharge them. So let's put this to the side. And as you see, two Kindles. This is the 4th version. I think it even says here the model number. Maybe this is easier. Maybe this is easier to see. Let's see if it will focus. Not focusing actually. But the number is this DO1100, I believe. So this is the Kindle for the fourth one. So what I will do with this, I will have a couple of screens. So I will try to change them. Maybe I will use some new technique to change the screen to be easier, because you can see, if you watch my channel, you can see other video, one of the beginnings, where I was not even used to speak with camera, so I was mumbling a lot and you could not hear anything. So for this one, probably I will do as well a guide how to disassemble it, and another one how to change the screen. And I will hope these ones I will not be so messy as the previous ones, but let's see. Okay, I'm back here. Actually I did recharge them already past a few days, and I can show you that actually they are working. They were recharging, so everything was fine. And you can see here there is plenty of books just here some this part that is broken. So let's turn it off. And the other one basically is the same story. Turning it on, turns on, and it has here some books as well. And here, this one is even worse. So let's turn it off. And I guess we can start to disassemble it. For the disassemble, you can check the other video. I will put a link and you can see how to disassemble. The only thing left here to take apart basically it's the screen itself. And this is the really hard part here. I tried already several different things, but actually I never found like a really very great method. The best way that I was able to do this was basically warming here all the front and go here by this part here bit by bit with basically this razor blade. So this actually is already old one and it's a bit messy, out of place and so on. So I'm not sure if I have a replacement for this. I need to check. If I don't, probably I'll need to use this one again. But the way I did it, and it took me not more than 10 minutes, is just warm here the front and go with this one a bit by bit, because then it will get the heat will soften the glue, because this is totally glued here to the back of this main board, metal one part. And we could take as well the battery, but these would be really troublesome. I don't want to mess it with it, so I don't mind to have like 10 minutes spending here instead of maybe damaging the battery itself. So what we will do, we will warm this again and we'll go a bit by bit. So probably I'll fast forward all these because it takes quite some time. So but you will be able to see how I do it, and this is basically the best way actually that I have found it. There was some suggestions as well to use some kind of wire, very thin wire, and try to go here. I had this thin wire actually somewhere here. No, over here, maybe you can see it's very, very thin. But the thing is that this breaks quite easily. And this actually, it was a wire specifically to split screens. So in this case, actually for us, it doesn't help much. But yeah, let's do. I will show you the way that I'm usually doing it. So I will fast forward, warm all of these and go a bit by bit, probably warming, go a bit by bit, warming, go a bit by bit. This here has some plastic cover in the front, here the screen itself, so probably I'll take that plastic cover first, warm it and take it first, and then it will be easier to warm the screen itself under it. So let's do it. Okay, actually I did clean everything. I took all the glass, so need to be careful, and as well I cut my finger when I was playing here around with the pieces of the screen of the glass. So be careful as well with that. So now how to mount everything back again. I bought here a screen. So a replacement screen, you can see it over here. You have here the back with the flat cable. So let's put it here to the side and then we'll come back to it. So first thing that we can do, so is to put again the board itself. So let's do it. So basically the board here in the back just glued, and it just slides down, something like like this over here to this gap. So let's try to do it. Let's try to put it in an angle, and let's see if we can manage to put it. As well, we need to be careful because of these cables over here, because not for them to be on the bottom of the board, as well the cable for the battery. So what we will do here is just try to slide this. It's a bit tricky because as well it's glued, so we need to be just trying to slide it in over here, and I think it's in place. Yes, and you see again it went under the board, this one, and actually this one is more under, so this side, so you need to be very careful not to. Okay, so that's it, and it glues back to the board itself. So now what we can do, we can put back the screws. So here to this side, it's the dark ones, this kind of blackish. So let's add them. And as well, we have here in the front, we have here 2 screws as well. Okay, so now we can put already these cables here over here. So let's up the flap and let's just insert it over here to this side, and this is it, and the other side exactly the same. So up, and let's do it over here, and that's all it is. I can put already the battery in because everything is done. So it's over here, this big one here's in place, and the flap down. Here this one is for the screen, so we'll just put it when we will put the screen itself. What more we can do? We can put here this kind of spacer for the buttons. There's basically just slides in here in the bottom, and that's it, and 2 screws each side. So let's do those as well. Okay, so these are in. Here we will not put this because when we are putting the screen, this always will be falling apart. So let's put this later on. Let's leave it here. As well, before putting the screen, we can put here these buttons. So let's do it. And here we have the arrows. So we need to be careful. I believe this one, since it has the arrows like these, the arrows should be visible, so should be this one, this side, actually over here. So it fits over here fine, and let's go to the back, and okay, already fitted there in the slots, because you can see over here it has these small slots that it fits the metal on it. So those are in, and let's put the screws. It has 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. So let's put these. Okay, this side is in, and basically the other side is exactly the same thing. So we can slide it to this like this and put it, fit it here in each pin. Okay, and as well 3 screws. Okay, so the screws are in and the buttons, seems everything working fine. You can hear maybe. Anyway, let's continue. So now what we should do is to put the screen itself. You can see if everything fits. So here we have the back part, it slides in the cable, so let's fit it in and let's just put it here more or less in place. And we can even try already to put it in just to see if everything still works, because would be bad if we did all this work and now it would not work. So let's fit this in over here and let's put the ribbon cable down. I need to be careful when lifting this side, and this is it. Now let's try to turn this on and see. Okay, turns off, and let's turn it on. If it doesn't turn on, it's not turning on at all. Okay, something not good. Is the screen not good? No, or it doesn't have enough battery. Everything here seems to fit properly. Battery as well, everything here is in place. So we see the light on, but it turns off right away. In the beginning, when we turn it on, it did. We had some image, but now nothing. Meanwhile, let me try to charge this just to see if we'll have something over here. Actually, I did charge it for a bit, and it seems that it was missing it had the low battery. I'm not sure why. Maybe when we were disassembling it was on and I didn't even notice. Not sure. But turning it on and it comes on right away. And if we press something, let's see. Always the best is, before mounting everything else, best is to check it if it works or not properly, otherwise no point. Okay, at home, this one, okay, seems to be working fine. Front, back, okay, front, okay, so seems it's working fine. This comes back, presses, okay, this button as well, it's all good. So let's come back, go home, and let's shut it down now. Okay, so this is it. Now what more we can do? Now we know that it works. So the main thing now, maybe let's disconnect the back part over here, and this will fall, of course. Let's disconnect the back part here, the cable itself, because I still want to do a small thing. So let's take the cable and let's put this aside. And what I want to do now is that this glue, probably it will stick, but you can see if I hold it, it will stick a bit. But I prefer to put some more extra glue everywhere to have sure that it will be fixed. So I have here some glue that actually is double side glue. So hopefully it will glue. Oh, my camera, actually, I think it was out of focus, so let's hope it will not it was not all out of focus until now for you guys. So let's put a bit here everywhere. And okay, so this is it. Now let's try to put the screen finally. And here actually I did a small mistake, because this part is where the cable needs to go. So let me, not sure if this is okay, should be okay like this. Forgot that small part. Okay, and now let's try to put the screen. We could put more here glue, but I think it's not necessary. So each person probably it's different. So for me, I guess it's enough like this. So let's slide it in and put it here to the back. Just we need to be sure that to have it more or less in the centered. As well, the best here is to put it the most possible to the top, because here in the back might we have here the bar of the progress. So if you put it too much down, then the cover will miss this part, will cover it itself. So we have it, and now we can put again the cable. Okay, everything in place, and that's it. Let's try once again just to see if everything is fine. Okay, turning it on. Okay, everything seems to be fine. As well, let's see now. I will not put here the cover up on top, but let's see if we are not missing anything, covering anything in the bottom. So let's put here the buttons. Not this way, actually, other way around. And let's choose a book, this one. Let's see if we can see the bottom. So you can see here when I put, we can see this progress bar. So this is a good thing over here. So this is the important thing. So it seems to be okay. So what more? Let's turn it off. And this is not actually turn off. This is just in the mode of. Okay, now it's off. Okay, what more we can do? One thing that I will do more is that this cover here as well, it has those this glue itself. So what I can do here is to put maybe a bit more glue, this double side duct tape. Okay, so we have it kind of added the glue. You can see it over here, here, everywhere. And let's try to fit. Oh, one main thing I forgot actually. Here, the screen has a cover as well, so we need to peel it. Okay, so here it is. So we can peel it now. I would not like to use my fingers here on the. Let's use my here. Because when we are peeling these, the screen might want to unglue itself from the back. So okay, seems okay. So now let's put the top part over here. Let's fit it in. So let's press it all around. Here as well, if you want, you can warm a bit all this part here for the glue itself to glue in the inside part. That is up to you. Actually, here on the top is not gluing very well. You can see over here a little bit comes out. Let me see if I can do here something. So okay, so let's try to press it and just wait a bit, because here, as you recall, here this part is where it has here the just a little bit that glues to the screen, so that's why it's useful as well to put here that duct tape over to this side to be able to glue it more. Okay, so probably what we need to do, we need to press it here for some time, and that's it. Probably I will warm it a bit over here, this with my heat gun, or you can do it as well with the hair dryer, and should be okay. So we put everything together, and now here final part for the back. So for the back we just have here the battery cover, so we can put back it again. We just have a couple of screws here and here. Okay, and it's done. We have here this glue. It's a bit too much in excess, and I can try to take actually these big pieces, because I don't want, when it's too big pieces, to make like a lump, and then the back cover might not fully sit, but should be okay-ish now. As well, over here, just need to have sure that we have here everything back in place. Okay, so we have here some big pieces that were a bit bent, so we need to be careful with those to align everything, because if they bent, then it's a bit tricky to fit it in. So, and now how to put it back? Just have the two small ones, and we fit it here to the bottom, and then bend a little bit and to the top part as well, and then just press everywhere around, and basically everything gets in place. And let's turn it on. Okay, so actually you can see everything seems to be fine. So I will put links in all the what I used, the screen and the screw, the tweezers, and everything that I used to disassemble this and to change the screen. And this is how you change the screen. So hopefully this video is much useful than the previous one, when I changed the Kindles itself, because it was one of my first videos, as I said, and the voice was very low. So hopefully now it's much better, and thanks a lot for the viewer that sent me these ones to replace the screen, so I had the opportunity to make a better video. So thank you guys, hope you liked this one, and this one hopefully it will be much helpful than the previous one. And thanks a lot for all the subscribers. We already surpassed 200, so thanks a lot. I think we are 209 now. And like and subscribe again this one, and see you in the next one.